Versailles has so many labyrinths. The grounds are so expansive. One could get lost for days here. It feels like a secret garden. What shall we find past this hedge? It is as if we've fallen back in time. We might even see Marie Antoinette.
Welcome. Come in.
Or even Louis XIV.
I am the King of France.
The Sun King. Have I been here before? It's so easy to get lost in these winding garden paths. It all feels familiar. I feel at home here. Welcome to the Petit Trianon. We are here to check out the grounds. They just opened the Petit Trianon. They renovated a lot of the upholstery and things like this, and we're gonna go check out where Marie Antoinette would vacation from Versailles, which is just right over there, away from court, where she could wear her hair down and wear fun clothes that she could easily walk around the gardens, away from court etiquette. And I'm so excited to go inside and see what it looks like because they just opened it. So we have full access, and it's quite nice because today we saw the opening of Versailles, and it was quite busy over there with a lot of tourists from around the world. And here is quite lovely because it's very spread out. You can see all the gardens and the fountains and kind of have the palace grounds to yourself. So it's quite lovely on this fall day. We just passed some people doing a marathon. I believe it's this October race that they do. But anyway, thank you for joining us in the Petit Trianon. Let's go check it out. So traditionally, the Petit Trianon was traditionally given to the mistress of the court, the king's mistress. And Madame du Barry used to live here and use the Petit Trianon. She was the last one till Marie Antoinette took it in her hands. Louis gave it to her. And at the time, that was really controversial because it was for the mistress of the court. So very untraditional for the time that Marie Antoinette would have used and utilized this. A lot of people, there were like murmurs at the court criticizing Marie Antoinette for coming here and spending a lot of time here. They wanted to see her every move at Versailles. And so a lot of rumors spread when she would spend a lot of time here. And one thing led to another. A lot of cartoons and things like that were put in print into newspapers and leaflets around even Paris, Versailles in Paris, with rumors that she was having an affair, which was very frowned upon for the queen to have an affair. But we get to see inside, see what it was like for her there. Let's take a look. The Petit Trianon feels like a deeply intimate setting. The queen would have hosted gatherings and parties here. This painting was created to calm the scandal caused by the first portrait, which shows Marie Antoinette in a sheer chemise dress. Far too risque for a queen. When it debuted in 1783's Salon, the public was shocked and the nobles were outraged by her peasant look, forcing the piece to be removed. The second portrait, identical in pose, was painted to restore her royal image and to conform to strict court standards. I absolutely love seeing this iconic work in person. One of my favorite movies of all time was filmed right here. Sofia Coppola's Marie Antoinette, starring Kirsten Dunst. The best scenes, in my opinion, were filmed at the Petit Trianon. Sofia also played with the idea that Marie Antoinette said, "Let them eat cake." Rumors in Paris spread by what we would call tabloids, claimed that Marie said let them eat cake, when in fact she did not. At the time, France was going through a terrible famine. A harsh winter destroyed crops, doubled the price of bread, and left poor French people literally starving, which sparked this rumor. Revolutionaries pinned the phrase on Marie Antoinette to make her the ultimate symbol of royal extravagance and indifference. There's absolutely no evidence she ever uttered, "Let them eat cake." History did not treat Marie well. The French Revolution got the best of the royals, ultimately leading her husband Louis XVI and herself to the guillotine. However, this is a quote. She really did say, "I was a queen, and you took away my crown, a wife, and you killed my husband, a mother, and you deprived me of my children. My blood alone remains. Take it, but do not make me suffer." Dare I say, a rather chilling quote. Marie Antoinette was executed on October 16th, 1793. Oh, look, it's the Queen's Hamlet, a working farm where Marie escaped pretty much to cosplay as a peasant. Welcome to Marie Antoinette's Hamlet. She was the visionary of this beautiful layout. She had this vision of creating a hamlet where she could teach her children how to be closer to the land and to, play around with animals and learn about gardening. And her friends really enjoyed this. And off that way is where the Petit Trianon is. And I'll show you that as well. But I think it's such a beautiful little village that she created alongside her architect at the time. And it's just really pretty to see it in person. It looks like a medieval little village, you know what I mean? And there's so many different places to go. It's almost like a movie set. Like she created a movie set. There's the mill over there. There's a beautiful walkway area there. There's just so much to see at the Hamlet. So let's go look. The Hamlet was Marie Antoinette's last project. She completed it before she was forced to leave Versailles to live at the Louvre in Paris, under close watch of the revolutionaries. This Hamlet allows my mind to run free with creative thoughts and ideas. We got some pretty koi fish in the pond. They come to greet us, and then the backdrop's quite lovely. Whimsical ingenuity envisioned from the mind of Marie Antoinette and brought to life by a richer meat that feels like a dream. In August 1901, English academic Charlotte Ann Mulberry and Eleanor Jordan reported a strange experience while walking the grounds of the Petit Trianon. There was an eerie stillness, people in old-fashioned clothing walking around, and a woman sketching near the Temple de l'Amour who resembled Marie Antoinette. Convinced it was the Queen, they published a book called An Adventure, 1911, sparking the enduring legend of the Versailles time slip. Thank you for joining me at another wonderful day at Versailles. We got to see a lot of new things that we haven't seen on our last trip, and it's just beautiful to see all these old buildings be reopened for the public to enjoy. So until next time, bye.